Yo, did Frank Martin hurt Tank Davis in sparring? According to Frank Martin, the guy right behind me, he hurt Tank Davis in sparring, according to him. This is what he said on the Cigar Talk podcast. However, his body language didn't really add up to what was said, so I don't know. I know that speed is power. Frank has a lot of speed, so he could produce a lot of power. He's not particularly a power puncher, but when he puts them together, he could drop you. So, do y'all believe that Frank Martin hurt Tank in sparring? I really don't know. And Frank also said that there's a video out there somewhere that someone has, so hopefully they leak that video closer to when the fight is going to come. Gupper GZZ was good. How do I get live access to join? You just got to make a request. Somebody said, I think he did. Why do you think he did? Yo, Brandon, thanks for liking the live. Juan Vandal, what's up? Did Frank Martin hurt Tank Davis in sparring? Frank Martin says he did. Body language didn't add up to the words that was coming out of his mouth. Personally, I do not know. Do y'all think that Frank Martin could hurt Tank Davis in the fight? Frank maybe caught him with a good shot, but I don't think he wobbled him or anything. Frank said he hit Tank, and Tank had to grab him and start holding because he was hurt. And he said after that, that's when they got to fighting. He a speedy guy. I think he could hurt him, but not to the point he made it seem like. I mean, he ain't really OD. He just said he hurt him. He didn't really say like, yeah, man, I had his ass ready to go. He just said, he hurt him and Tank had to grab him. Speed is power, so who knows? Literally, when Frank was in his last fight against Argentinian, he wasn't doing too well, but when he turned up that speed on Argentinian, he hurt him. He hurt him twice in the middle of the fight, and I think in the 6th round, and then later on in the 12th round. Tank probably got hit clean and locked in after that. Facts. Could have happened. I don't know. We just need to see if he can do it. Under them lights. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Maybe he could do it under the lights. Maybe not. Tank need to get them fights now. Older he get, slower he get, worse his speed is his power. Facts. Tank 29, about to be 30 in September, I think. He's a boxer that relies heavily on athleticism. Doesn't have the longest arms. I still got Tank winning though. Sparring and actually fighting is different. That's facts. But yeah, they did 4 rounds way back when. And Frank says he hurt Tank Davis. Somebody out there has the footage. I hope they drop it, man. I hope they release the footage close to when the fight is coming. Just like how they did with the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, where they released the Tank footage. Because nowadays, we're living in a social media age. That shit really could boost up a fight. Like, say they had the footage out there, like Frank Martin says, of him and Tank sparring, and one of the two fighters is getting the best out of the other. They're supposed to be fighting in like June. So come May, whoever has that footage, release that footage. That's going to bring even more interest to the fight. And by the way, people talking about, you're not supposed to talk about sparring sessions. Sparring sessions have been recorded since there was video to record, since there were cameras to record. Like Ali's recorded sparring way back in the 60s. I've been looking forward to your lives, KJ. You always keep it a buck. Thanks, Mr. Incredible. What are the differences you've experienced sparring versus actually competition? Oh, man. You cannot listen. I'm going to answer your question, but don't take my advice because most fighters, when they get in the ring, they're scared in some way. They worried. Me, when I go in a sparring, when I get into the ring, I go in with an air of confidence. I always believe that I could beat whoever in front of me, and that's just how I am. I have a very awkward personality, so I can't really say there's big differences between the sparring and actual competition. As far as my approach, one thing that's different is that in actual competition, that's the fastest punches that you're gonna see. In sparring, it don't matter if you're in there with Roy Jones, it's not gonna be the fastest punches because the adrenaline isn't the same. So you could simulate on the job training, but you can't really replace on the job experience because The adrenaline is different, the hormones, the crowd. So when you get in there in a real fight, a motherfucker, they throwing their punches with speed. They throwing it with steam. They scared. Most of the time they scared. Even if they could box. Sometimes a guy isn't scared because of all the experience and he really believe in himself. But even so, he still has the adrenaline going, so he's throwing his hardest shots possible. Have you ever been buzzed? I haven't been buzzed in a fight yet, but I've been buzzed in sparring. It's the crowd that be amping you up. No, the crowd don't amp me up. I be like, I already be amped up. I know how to amp myself up. I know how to amp myself up. Where do both Tank and Frank go assuming Tank win? Well, Frank, if he don't beat Tank, I mean, I don't know. Really? Okay, that's a great question. Frank's career is going to depend on how he performs against Tank, much like a Pitbull Cruz. If Frank performs well against Tank in a losing effort, then Frank Martin will continue to get championship opportunities. But if Frank Martin just gets knocked out in a fashion like Rolly Romero, that's like gatekeeper,
Hey,
gatekeeper
what's up, man?
right there. Just because of the age and the fact that he's not that big of a name. What's up, Yunez?
What's up? What's up? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm chilling. Do Frank versus Rolly if he gives Tank a fight? Fighting Rolly doesn't get you nowhere as a boxer for real, especially right now. I think before Rolly fought Pitbull, fighting Rolly was cool, but fighting him right now it wouldn't get you nowhere. My man Yunez, I don't know if he dropped down. I wasn't trying to drop him down, so I don't know what happened. And I was trying to bring up my boy One Vandal. One Vandal, I don't know what happened, man. I tried to bring you up. What about Tank? If Tank win, I mean, he just Tank already a star, but if Tank wins, he got to fight harder competition than Frank Martin. Can Frank pull off the upset? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But Frank, he only way he can win is through knockout, if you ask me, for various reasons. I already did a video on one of the reasons why I believe that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on with my guests. I tried to bring people up, and he ain't let me. Pitbull Cruz still waiting. I see Devin beating all competition. Yeah, Devin like that. He really liked that. Best fight is a light pack. Have y'all seen Frank fight? Yeah, I seen Frank fight a couple of times. Is there anybody left in Tank's weight division? Tank's weight division right now, lightweight is the most stacked division. That Calvin Ford video was interesting. Oh, now it's bullshit. Well, look, in the Calvin Ford video, I just told you some stuff. It's a lot of stuff about Mr. Calvin Ford that I ain't put in the video because I'm like, what's the point? Haney not finna go for the rehydration. All that extra Tank A side shit. Yeah, Tank can't do the rehydration. He has to. I mean, Haney's at 140. The rehydration, nah. Everybody good at 135, move up to 140. No, 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 no. No, no, no. At 135, you have Shakur Stevenson. You have Vasily Lomachenko. You have Abdullah Mason. You have Keyshawn Davis. You have Andy Cruz. 135 lightweight is stacked like a can of fucking Pringles. Ryan should be Tank on guard. No rehydration clause. Nah, hell no, man. There's no version of Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, that could beat Tank. You have all people who's fought nobody except Loma. Listen. I don't want to hear that you ain't fight nobody shit because Tank hasn't fought nobody. So people don't care about that. Y'all like to move the goalposts depending on whether or not you like the fighter. And guess I don't know what's going on. Like they dropped TikTok dropped Yunez and they wouldn't allow me to let One Vandal up. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, if y'all want to come up, just hit the link. I'm gonna try to see what's going on with that. See if it works this time. Can Tank challenge himself? This is a challenge in and of itself. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin is a challenge because Frank has fast feet, fast hands. Barros was a decent fighter. No, Barros was more than decent. He was very good, and he was a larger man than Tank. That's one of Tank's more underrated wins. Ryan versus Shakur. We all know Ryan gonna beat him. No. Shakur would embarrass Ryan. Was good. Shakur would embarrass a lot of top guys because right now he's super fast, super reflexive. You ever spar with Tank? No, I've never sparred with none of these big name guys. I'm just a TikToker. Shakur by murder, not gonna lie. Morrell or Billy? I'm going with Morrell. Yeah, man. Somebody hit the link. I need to see what's going on with this TikTok shit, bro. I don't know why they dropped my man Unez. They dropped him immediately, and then I was bringing somebody else up. They didn't allow him to come up, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe they put a little something on my channel. Who you got, Devin or I can't say that, but Devin or Garcia? I got Devin. Zepeda versus Cambosos. Man, that's a good fight actually. A lot of guys are going to the zone. You talking about boots? A lot of guys aren't going to the zone, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like Dev, the only guy with elite longevity. Shakur, Tank, older. They're gonna get slower. Well, they all depend heavily on athleticism, all of them. But Devin has longer arms. Maybe that helps him. Tank has power. Power is the last thing to go. Maybe Tank could change his style up and age gracefully. Shakur, I don't know. Shakur has Terrence Crawford, so maybe you could use Terrence Crawford as much of the resources as possible and learn as many tricks of the trade. Shakur been rumored to go to the zone. Shakur need to take his ass over to PBC. Williams Zepeda or Eastside Cruz, who wins? I'm going with Cruz, bro. Cruz underrated. Cruz is somebody that a lot of people they disrespect what he does in the ring. These PBC haters think Boost was signed to them. Yeah, I don't know if Boost was really signed with PBC. I think Boost was probably doing like the 1 fight, 2 fight deal type of thing. De Los Santos versus Tank. Mm, mm. I don't know, but the Tank wouldn't take that fight. That's a bad fight. Right now, Tank is like Mike Tyson. He's working off of mythos. So certain fights, it doesn't even make sense for him to take. It's better for people to think that you're better than what you are. Say you're great, right? Say you're great. It's better for people to think that you invincible than it is for them to just think that you're great. Because invincible is what sells. You know what I mean? Folklore. So Tank wouldn't even fight De Los Santos. Because if he loses to De Los Santos, all of a sudden people aren't looking at him like he's this unbeatable, unconquerable being. Yeah, you feel me? So Tank, he has to take certain fights. At the very end, they're gonna take a couple of risks, but he wouldn't fight a De Los Santos. What's good, Charles? What's your opinion on these clauses? What clauses? He's fighting Frank though. Yeah, but fighting Frank wouldn't be like fighting De Los Santos. You know why? If De Los Santos beats Tank, keep in mind Shakur and Tank are supposed to be rivals, big time rivals. So if De Los Santos beats Tank, how does that change the way that people look at Tank in regards to him and Shakur? And we know the triangle method doesn't work in boxing, but casuals, they don't pay attention to no triangle method shit, no styles make fight shit. They just look at it like this. Shakur beat him, Tank lost to him. You feel me? What's good, Wickedy? Hey, Wickedy, try to request to come up on a live, bro, because I don't know what the fuck going on with my live. Let me know if you come up. All right. Okay. Because you know he had dropped down. What's good, Wickedy?
What's up, my guy?
Chilling, man. Frank Martin said he heard Tank Davis in sparring. Is he rapping or capping? Cyber, thanks for the road.
He's bullshitting. He's trying to make it seem like he's just saying that to promote the fight. Fuck no, he didn't hurt no tank. He bullshitting. He 100% bullshitting.
Damn, 100%.
Bro, he's just saying that to promote the fight. He know he didn't hurt no tank. He's just saying that shit just like Ryan Garcia
Good,
is trying to
Coach.
say the same stuff about him being dehydrated. Trust me, he's just saying that just to promote the fight. He know damn well. I don't know if they sparred, but I don't
Yeah, they
believe that.
sparred. They did 4 rounds. Way back, a couple years ago. Four rounds.
No. I don't believe that. He's just saying that shit. And until I see footage, until I see footage, I don't believe
Frank
that
Martin said
motherfucker.
his footage out there. So he said it was somebody recording this footage out there. Maybe they dropped the footage in May.
So it was around the time he fought Ryan Garcia.
No, I'm saying no. They sparred years ago, Wickedy. But I'm saying maybe they're gonna drop the footage, whoever has it, before the fight.
Oh, I thought he said May of
And
last year.
if they wasn't thinking about that, then after they watch my live, then maybe they'll do it because that's a way to really get eyes on it. In this era nowadays, people actually they're more interested in the sparring. People want to see the sparring to give them an idea of what's really going on, get them an idea of how the fight's gonna go. He said they sparred
But
him for the Leo Santa Cruz fight.
well, he was much smaller back then. Tank is more experienced now. He's got well, I mean, wasn't Tank or Tank wasn't? He was like what 5 pounds smaller back then.
Yeah, he fought Santa Cruz at 30, but Tank had already went up to lightweight, I believe.
But well, no, he's Tank is a different fighter now. He's more. Trust me, he's more. He was kind of
So,
flat footed,
so is Frank. So is Frank Martin. Some could say.
but that's the thing though. What's up, David? That's the thing though. Anyone could look amazing in sparring. Look at the way Rolly beat Ryan's ass, and then in a professional fight, he don't
I
look
mean,
nothing
Rolly and
like that.
Ryan never fought. Rolly and Ryan never fought each other though.
But you think Ryan would knock him out, right?
No, I don't know what would happen. That's a truly a 50-50.
Yeah, yeah, but they fought now. Well, you never know the inactivity. Did you say that Frank Martin hasn't fought for 2 years?
Mm, no, I said Bud Crawford hasn't fought for 250 something days. Frank Martin just fought. What's good, Rip Sauce? Frank Martin just fought last year. Him and Tank are both going to be coming off inactivity, going close to a year. I think Frank is going to be 9 months and Tank is going to be 11.
Well, I still think down the line Tank's gonna get him. He's got that it factor to just hit you with one shot
He
and take
does.
you out.
Tank does have the it factor. He has that. He has the it factor. Hey, yo, David, what's good, man?
What's good, KJ? Hey, who do you think the most complete fighter in boxing is right now?
Complete.
Yep. Like, who has the full package when it comes to boxing?
It used to be Bud Crawford, but Bud don't have the same footwork he had.
Definitely not.
You know what? You know what it really was. You know what it really was.
Who?
But people, nobody gonna want to hear this because of the way he performed. But one of the most complete boxers, somebody that could use the footwork, fight on the inside, fight on the outside, could do it all. Has a chin, has power, speed, undisputed. It was Jamel Charlo. He was an all-around boxer, a great
Mm,
all-around boxer.
mm.
But since he's performed so poorly against
Canelo?
Canelo, it's like it's not even worth saying that. But Bud
Yeah.
Crawford is no longer a complete boxer. Bud Crawford now, he's a guy that's he gonna stand and trade. He gonna stand and trade. He's older. He's 37.
Right.
Somebody says Boots. Ripsaw's Boots isn't good at cutting the ring off. He showed that in the fight against Karen. When we say complete boxer, we're not talking about who will beat who who's the most fun to look at. We talking about all around boxer, somebody that's checking the boxes.
The
Boots,
most
he
versatile
don't cut the
boxer.
ring off, huh?
The most
It
versatile
was.
boxer.
I can't think of nobody right now. I would have been able to say Jamel Charlo, but the way he performed against Canelo, and it can't be Loma. Loma inside game kind of weak,
Do you
and
think Tank's
Loma
up there?
complete.
Yeah.
Tank don't throw a lot of punches. If Tank threw more punches, I would say Tank. Tank don't throw a lot of punches. So pretty much, if you get in there with somebody that's not gonna get knocked out, that throws him, that lets him go, he gonna lose.
Fair.
Like for example, if Tank were to fight a Roberto Duran, Tank is going to lose unless Tank has that Tommy Hearns power. Who knows? Tank might land the Tommy Hearns shot. But if Tank had to fight Roberto Duran at 135, Duran's gonna throw a barrage of punches. Tank's not gonna be able to keep up with that output.
That's fair. That's fair.
And Duran is a great all-around fighter. Of course, that man is
Hmm.
way retired,
He was a
and I think he
monster.
was
He
sick
was
the
a
other day
monster
or some
back
shit.
then.
But that motherfucker, that's an all-around boxer for you.
But Tank is the best puncher ever at 135. You believe?
He might be.
I mean, I believe he is. I mean, is there another lightweight that could punch? I mean, well, yeah, Duran, I guess you could say.
I mean, yeah, Duran could punch, but it was different. It was a lightweight that could punch way back. I forgot his name. I ain't gonna lie. But it was some brother from back in the day, back when it was black and white. But it's been crazy power throughout the years. Um, your boy was a your boy what's my man name? Aaron Pryor.
Aaron Pryor.
Most of
He
his
was a good
victory,
partner.
almost all of his victory was knockout, and he threw more punches than Tank. But I think for one punch, Tank got him beat, man. I think for one punch, Tank is one of them ones.
Yeah.
Tank is the only fighter I've heard this before. He's the only fighter that can hit you with one shot and knock you out in boxing. I've never seen that with any other fighter.
Nah,
Oh, I
man.
mean, no. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about of today's era, of the present era. Like he's the only fighter that could knock you out with one punch. Like
You
really,
talking
like
about non-heavyweights?
yeah,
Abdullah
non.
Mason knocking motherfuckers out with one punch.
He is. What weight class is he?
Tank weight class.
So they. Why isn't he? How come I never heard of this nigga? What the fuck?
Because these motherfuckers, they ain't. You ain't watch my video with Calvin Ford?
It's on TikTok.
Yeah, no, but seriously, a lot of these guys are just getting started, and they don't have the connections.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could say the same thing about, Better be if he's a big puncher, and no one really, he's not famous like that. So I understand. Makes sense.
Tank got offered 20 mil plus to fight Haney.
That's cap.
Montana Love, I don't know what's going on with him, Salam. I can't throw him in there, but yeah, I can't do that. Tank didn't have the connections until the uniform. Nah, huh?
Y'all still got? Does anyone have money on the Haney versus Garcia fight? Anyone? KJ, Vandal, anyone?
Yeah, people, they bet me, but the last time motherfuckers ain't paid me, you know what I mean? Actually, I told them they ain't had to pay me, but Chicago said he put down 3 stacks on
Oh
Garcia.
wow, you about to be homeless. Well, it depends on who'd you put the 3 stacks on? Do you know who you put the three?
Chicago put 3 stacks on Garcia.
Oh, his ass going
Damn.
to the homeless shelter.
Well,
He
somebody said
crazy,
Montana
bro.
Love don't got a chin. I don't think it's about Montana Love not having a chin. I think that Montana is talented, but Montana, I don't know if he was focused. But Montana he could have been like that. But now he coming off of a DQ, coming off a loss after that. Yes, I don't know.
The last fight I bet on was Earl last year for 200. Lost that. Then I just bet on Rolly, dumbass.
Why
Y'all,
you wasn't
Why
watching my
would you bet
live,
on
bro?
Rolly?
Yo, hold the
bro,
fuck up, Will.
bro.
Hold up, bro.
I hate Cruz's style, bro. I think it sucks, and it works.
Hold
It
up,
works,
though,
but
Will
I
Vandal.
hate it so
Hold
much,
up. You ain't been watching my lives. I could have saved your money.
bro. You know I'm in here all the time. I watch our damn near every live. I
So
just
you
told
didn't
her.
hear when I said that. You didn't hear when I said that Cruz was gonna roll over Rolly Romero.
You said it in many various ways, but I still was rolling with Rolly. And I
You
love
got roll.
Rolly.
You got roll with him too.
Yeah, I got rolled right along with his
Rolly
ass. I
got
was
no
trying.
fundamentals.
Yeah,
Hey, one
exactly.
Vandal, one Vandal. I
Yes, sir.
promise you, you put your money on Devin Haney this weekend, you're gonna win a lot of money, and all that money you lost, you'll get it right
How
back.
you gonna win money?
I'm not
Devin the
gonna win
favorite.
no
How you
money.
gonna win
I'm
money?
not gonna win no money. He the favorite. His
Devin,
odds is
yeah, Devin
crazy.
the
It's like
favorite. You're
plus
not gonna win
800.
no
I
money.
mean minus 800.
Go to
If you know,
Vegas, man.
if y'all would listen to me with Sebastian Fundor, y'all would won money.
No, real
Oh
shit,
yeah,
bro. I
Hey,
was pissed because I was thinking
Nah, I
about. I was
got
like,
money
yo,
on
I feel
Ryan.
like
I
hey,
got
like
money on
Sebastian
Ryan.
plus
Fundora would have
900.
lost if it
hey,
wasn't for that cut.
put your money on Ryan, man. You're gonna win hella bread.
Hell yeah.
Devin Haney sucked, man.
Ryan's
He gonna
taking
get
that
his ass
dub.
knocked out.
Man, y'all lost y'all damn mind.
Yeah, Garcia losing. This dude like to cry on social media because people call him ugly as hell for his recent post or something.
Yeah, this not the same Ryan. This ain't no dehydrated Ryan, man. It's
Yeah,
some
this
real
not
No, he
shit.
look
Bro,
dehydrated
good.
Ryan,
He look
this
like
bro.
is
he in
social
good shape.
media clout chasing Ryan, bro. Like this dude, all he does is post himself on
Hey
social
yo,
media.
listen, bro. My son Ryan is taking the dub if he take it inside with Devin Haney, bro. Devin got no inside from me. Got no
That's
inside
cat.
skill.
Devin has a
That's
good
cat.
inside game. It's just
Yeah,
the
What?
what?
weakest
That's
part of
He
his
all.
he got
game.
All
good inside
versus
game.
Haney
Watch
was
the
inside
normal
game.
fight.
Hold on. Ryan Garcia has an inside game.
What?
When?
Yeah,
When did
that's
you
what
see
I'm
that?
saying.
What fight did
That's
he
But
what
did
we're
he
you
gonna
go at?
listen,
find
bro.
out. That's what we're gonna
You
find
ain't
out.
never see
We
Ryan
already
Garcia.
know he don't got
That's
that.
not how boxing
That's all
works.
he
That's
go
not how
for.
boxing works, bro.
We already
The
know Ryan
inside
don't have
game,
an
no.
inside game.
I box right. Inside game stuff you have to work on. You have to drill it. Like Bo Diddy.
Nah.
All right, so
The
when
whole
so
Haney versus Lomachenko was inside game, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, Devin's inside game has gotten better. It's still the weakest part of his game, but it's gotten better. Ryan don't have no inside game.
hey, so how you gonna feel when Ryan knock out Devin? Like how we gonna look at
He
Ryan?
not. He not.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
gonna change
I'll
the
tell
Hey,
you
D,
world.
what. I'll
hey,
tell you
follow me,
what.
Ryan
Jamie.
gonna
This
become
bet
a
money.
Oh
This
my
superstar.
bet
god,
money.
I'm
I
gonna come
got the
back to
Devin.
his live, bro. I want him to go
Ryan,
live
do
for me.
that.
Hey,
He's a
KJ,
superstar.
how we gonna look at Ryan Garcia if he beat Devin? How you gonna look at him?
Facts.
If Brian
He
beat
going on a
Devin,
pound for pound list.
hell no.
Yes, if he knock
Hey,
out Haney, he's going on
if
pound for
Ryan
pound,
beat
Oh,
bro.
you
Devin,
bugged out. My
then you
son
gotta
Devin
give
got way
Tank his
more
respect,
strength
but he's
than
not,
Ryan. I ain't
unfortunately.
gonna lie.
Listen, the
If
only way
niggas was
Ryan on a
brawling,
pound for pound list is in the rematch. That's it. If he beat Devin, then double down and beat him twice, now we gotta go pound for pound. But anybody
yeah.
could land a big shot.
Haney on pound for pound, so he's just gonna take his spot.
Damn. So
Nah,
why is it?
no,
What you mean?
no.
Everybody can land a big shot.
Somebody says I'll shave my head. Vin Diesel bald if Ryan win.
God damn.
I'm gonna screenshot that shit. I'm gonna screenshot that shit. Go for it.
You
His
gotta go
name is
live, do it on here.
Jumper
My
GZZ.
niggas got me.
No, KJ, what you mean by anybody can
Devin
land a
bugged
big
out.
shot? Like that's like it sounds like you're discrediting
Meaning,
him.
listen. In boxing, if say like Ryan is a hooker, you know, uh, so he can hook. That's his best punch. He lands the hook, he knock you out. That don't mean that he a great boxer. That don't mean that he can continue to do that. It's
I
just
mean,
that if you do it once, you look at the rest of his career, he hasn't looked like a top 10 pound for pound type of dude. The only way for him to get in the top 10 pound for pound, you had to do it twice to show that I really am skillful. This just wasn't a lucky one time thing. That's why you have rematches and trilogies in boxing.
hey, all I gotta tell y'all is do not pitch your money on Haney. Y'all gonna go, bro. Don't
Bro,
do it.
Marcus,
No.
I tell you, bro, let's
Don't
bet. Let's
do it.
bet against each other right now.
Don't do it.
What makes you think Ryan Garcia is gonna beat Haney?
For real. For real.
Ryan's not hydrated. He's fast. He's more powerful. Haney never
Listen.
fought like a young, fast, and powerful dude yet either.
But he fought.
You're telling me that Ryan Garcia is better than Lomachenko and Linares?
He will beat them. It's
You
based
think
on
Ryan Garcia would beat
Loma
it's
Lomachenko?
based on
Loma
styles.
puts his
Yes, he will beat him.
combinations together faster than Ryan.
He will
Like
That's the
beat
only
him.
Loma
reason he
can
did as good
throw
as.
a 5 and
Now
6
that's
punch combination
facts.
faster than Ryan. Ryan can throw 1 or 2 punches really fast. Loma can throw 5 and 6 of them faster than Ryan.
Like Regis, that nigga Ryan would have beat him in 2 rounds or 3 rounds.
It don't matter. Ryan beat Francisco Fonseca in 1 round. It took Tank 8 rounds to get him up out of there.
Bro, don't even say Ryan was dehydrated.
Wait, I have a question though. Is Tank fighting Frank at 135?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever said that doesn't know styles make fights, man.
I was saying so like this a different Ryan though. This nigga it's like a healthy Ryan. It ain't no like 135. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like a healthy Ryan.
I mean, bro,
Yeah,
y'all
but
seen
this ain't
his
no
training? Does
fucking
he look healthy?
135.
So look, when Devin
He
beat
look
him,
kind of
does
fat.
Devin get more credit?
Yeah, he get more credit. I'll give him more credit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I give him credit for even taking a fight at a healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit.
If he loses this
Loma
fight,
ain't the
it's over
same.
for
Loma
him.
old, so now Ryan beats Loma. Fuck no. If Ryan would have fight Loma tomorrow at 35, nah, he not gonna beat him. 40, Ryan might knock him out because Loma really too small. But 35, he not beat him.
Hey, how you think a rematch between Tank and Pitbull will go?
I want Tank to get the stoppage body shot 10th round.
Damn.
So you think Tank could knock out Pitbull?
For real, we ain't.
Only with a
Not
body
off no
shot. You
body.
can't
Not
knock
off
him
no
out.
body
You can't
shot
knock him
though.
Break
out
that boy
from
down.
the shoulders up. You gotta hit him with a body shot.
Exactly.
He
Nah,
not.
my son Pitbull
Pitbull ain't
beating
never
Tank
been
any
that
day,
good from
bro.
the
You
shoulders up.
He
crazy.
can't head
Pitbull's
him.
more skillful.
Yes.
More
What?
skillful than who?
Tank.
Cap.
You sound dumb as hell.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Pitbull not more skillful than Tank.
You might be
Big.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz.
That's the reason why Pitbull lost. He
Make
got
me up.
Nah,
outskilled.
let's really, huh?
What?
They
That's the
gave that
reason
to
why
Tank.
Pitbull
Bro, you
lost.
know
He got
Tank's
outskilled.
always gonna take the dub if it like, bro. Y'all niggas know that shit, bro.
Why,
Y'all niggas gotta look.
Cruz
Y'all
got
niggas gotta
Cruz
look
got outboxed by
at his
Tank,
coaches and shit,
and you could
bro.
argue Tank had one hand for like the last.
My son Cruz got robbed, bro.
He
Isn't it
broke his
happened
hand late in
every?
that fight,
I have a
Bro,
though.
we
question
watched the
though.
fight. He did not get robbed. Tank won that fight. I 8-4.
I ain't gonna lie. My son Cruz took that dub, bro. I don't know why they gave that to Tank.
Why they think? Why do everybody
Y'all
think?
gotta do your history on my son Tanks for me. I don't
Why?
know, bro.
Why y'all think Tank is unbeatable though? Why everybody think he's so fucking
Cause they
unbeatable?
gonna give him the win every trip, bro. It don't matter who's standing in
The
front of
nigga
him,
Tank
bro.
is unbeatable,
Tank
If
is
it's
bro.
not
just
a
that guy.
KO by
Tank is
Tank,
just
they
that
gonna
guy.
give it to him, bro.
He's just
That's
that guy.
facts.
At
Why
135, Tank is
Tank
probably
unbeatable?
unbeatable.
Or you could ask KJ, bro. I
The
ain't gonna
coach
lie. I
still in
watched
there.
that nigga's
Don't.
video, bro, on Tank's coach, bro. With like the back and shit. When you was dead talking facts about all the tattoo meanings and shit. That's like that real life plays a part. in the boxing industry, bro. Gangster.
KJ, what's Tank
Facts.
Frank chance of being Tank?
Huh?
What's Frank chances of being Tank?
If everything was fair, I would say 40 to 60. But being that I know what I know, Frank got a 10% chance.
God damn.
His only way to win. His only way to win is going to be to knock Tank out.
So you don't think he gonna
And that's
like?
what I'm saying, Hitman. Most of his wins are KOs, but for me, if it's not,
No, it's
because
not. It's not that. I'm saying Frank Martin. He's not someone who sells tickets like
You can
that.
pull a Bivol though.
So he's not going to get a decision win over Tank unless he beats the brakes off him, and even then, it's going to be hard. So then now he has to try to do something that no one has done before, which is knock Tank out. It's
bro,
not going to happen. And then on top of that, Tank might literally just be a better boxer than Frank. Tank has been boxing twice as long as Frank. Like Frank been boxing for about a little bit over 10 years. Tank has been boxing for over 20 years.
Yo, KJ, he gonna
Yeah,
Ryan.
when y'all not talking, mute your mic because y'all there's too much
Who's gonna
background.
fucking microwave?
Somebody taking a shower. Yeah, when y'all want to talk, just unmute your mic and then mute your mic when you're done.
You gonna live stream the Ryan and Haney fight?
Huh?
You gonna live stream the Haney and Ryan fight?
Nah.
All right. I hope you make a live after it though. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
KJ,
Yo,
who you got on a rematch with Cruz and Team?
Tank.
Bro, you crazy, bro.
We just outboxed Pitbull again. This time he got 2 arms, so it's in the full camp
He
too. So
wouldn't even do that match
Tank gonna
again.
stop
He
him.
gonna
Tank
run.
gonna stop him to the body.
damn.
That would never happen
I'm not.
again,
I'm
bro.
not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
they gonna beat him worse this time, bro. Like it's not
Nah,
even gonna be close the next
KJ.
time.
Yeah, facts. This dude Tank gonna like jab the fuck out of
Rib
Pitbull.
Sauce is live streaming the fight. If you on here, click on Rib Sauce name in the chat. Follow him. He gonna be live streaming the fight. I ain't live streaming a fight. I'm gonna be
Nah,
watching.
Mr. Incredible is really talking facts in the comments.
Huh?
Mr. Incredible is really talking facts in the comments, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What he said?
He said
Frank
Frank.
got hit
He
one
said
more
Frank
time.
got hit way too much his last fight. It only takes
That
Tank
is facts.
hit to get you out of
That's,
there. It only takes one
that's
hit for Tank to get you out of there.
Frank's last performance was questionable.
That's true, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It was pretty questionable because like he almost lost. You could argue.
Shakur
he don't got a
Stevenson is
chance.
about to. Shakur Stevenson is smart, bro. I was like, why the fuck would you fight Adam Tunyon? Adam Tunyon fought Frank and looked good against Frank. So Shakur gonna make Adam Tunyon look like he not shit. And Frank is fighting Tank. So Shakur is putting himself in that mix. You know,
Yeah.
by fighting somebody that's fought the person that's fighting Tank.
Yep.
And all he has to do is make Adam Tunyon look like nothing, and he gonna be able to say, look, this motherfucker gave Frank Martin problems. But with me, I made him look like nothing. Tank just knocked out Frank Martin. What y'all think I would do to Frank? What y'all think I would do to Tank? You know what I mean? Like, he putting himself in the mix by fighting Frank Martin's leftovers. And all he has to do is look better than Frank Martin looked.
What if Shakur or fought Lomachenko? What do you think that outcome would be?
Shakur would embarrass Loma.
Loma's
That's the
too
reason why
old.
Loma didn't give him
Damn,
Shakur
okay.
They're both under top rank. They should have been fought. Bob Arum does this. He did this with Bud and Manny Pacquiao. He did it with Shakur and Loma. Loma knows that Shakur would embarrass him. Like, Shakur would beat him better than Devin Haney did. It wouldn't be no controversy. It would just be clear outboxing tactics. People would be crying, talking about he's running this and that. But he would embarrass Loma. He would make Loma look like he's not Loma, especially at this age. Maybe
so
at
what
younger
about-
Loma, it would have been a closer fight. But at this age, shit.
All right, so what if Tank
Look
and
exaggerated,
Loma
but yeah.
box? What do you think that outcome would be? Tank and Loma.
I
Tank
think
and
Loma
Loma.
would get Tank.
Really? I think
Yeah.
Tank would beat Loma.
Literally, if Tank doesn't knock Loma out, he's getting outboxed. Loma does more movement, more angles, throws more punches. So if Tank don't hit him with the one-hitter quitter,
So did
he's losing that fight.
So did Pedraza, but Tank managed to adjust to that, knock him out. So I feel like Tank could do the same outcome.
Pedraza is not on no Lomachenko level, bro. Come on. Tank was
But Georgia
whooping
just got his
Pedraza.
ass whooped
Bringing
by
up
Keyshawn
Pedraza
Davis.
They went
is
distance.
Pedraza is one of Tank's most dominant fights.
Absolutely.
And plus, against Pedraza, Tank does best when you taller than him anyway. Pedraza was a southpaw, that's number one. Loma's a southpaw too. But when Tank is fighting southpaws, his offense is better because
Up in last time you fought
He
someone
showed
else
that in
already.
the Hector Garcia fight. Yeah,
yeah. I
and
mean,
I
he's
feel like
less
his boxing
methodical.
ability
Most
better too.
southpaws when they fight another southpaw, they can't be as methodical, so their offense is better. Number two, Pedraza is taller. Tank does best when the opponent is taller than him. Loma and Tank the same size. Like it'll be
Man,
totally different.
Loma
Nah,
five
that's
five.
facts.
Huh?
Loma's 5'5". I didn't. I think he was
That
5'5". He
motherfucker
was
is
Wait,
short and
5'3".
Tank. They
wait,
both short.
What's up?
They
KJ,
both short,
fair enough.
short
Nah, I
kids.
KJ,
think Tank might be shorter than 5'5" though.
Nah,
Tank's
he's Tank's
5'3".
5'5", bro.
Hell no. He
KJ.
gotta be at
What?
least 5'3".
What? KJ.
Yeah, at
What?
least 5'5".
Eastside Cruz shorter than 5'5". Pitbull Cruz, the way that he's at 140 with a belt right now, the only thing you can do is tip your hat off to him. That motherfucker is 5'3". You know what I
Nigga's a
mean?
midget.
That's Handy Manny if I ever seen it.
All right.
And he was able to carry his style up to 140
Hey,
and fight
but
these
what if
dudes that are
That's
way
what
probably
if
bigger than him.
why. That's
hey
probably
say
why
like
he was a
Ismael
problem for
Barroso
Tank.
beat
He looks
Rolly?
stronger than Rolly Romero. Like Rolly looked physically stronger than Tank, but Tank was
Hell yeah.
more powerful. Tank was faster and all of that, and was a better boxer. Cruz looked stronger than Rolly
Dead.
Romero. That's a strong motherfucker at
Yeah, he
5'3".
did. Brother.
Hey, so did
Yeah.
that old man, what's his name? Ismael Barroso. He was going like, bro, he was
That,
beating Haney, but or no, not Haney, my bad. Rolly, but then that what's his name? Tony
Tony
from
Weeks.
So when y'all
yeah,
not
Tony
talking,
Weeks.
mute your mic when you're not talking, cause somebody got static. I don't know if y'all taking a shower. I don't know.
If it wasn't for Tony
He's
Weeks,
taking
I
a
feel like Ismael Barroso he would be I came on Rolly, yeah, Rolly. And
Yeah, it was
then
Marcus. Marcus, when you're not talking, mute your mic, bro. You got static.
Esau Cruz versus Ismael Barroso. How you think that would go out? Like the same, pretty much.
Barroso.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, Cruz is going to win. Cruz is a younger version of Barroso. What's good, Miyagi?
Wait,
Fair enough.
KJ, you think Tank would knock out Tiafimo?
Yeah, they said that Tank got a shot at the NTO's career.
Damn.
I mean, let's
Dang.
be honest. What's that guy's name?
You ain't
Tiafimo. He's
Tank ain't
not
fighting
that
no
good.
Tio.
What's that
That's
guy's
all
name
Yeah,
that.
that
Tio real
Tiafimo just
good.
beat?
Tio real good, man.
The dude
Tank is
he
not
fought
fighting no
the dude that
Tio.
just oh shit, I forgot his name too.
Huh?
But he talking about his Teofimo's most recent fight. It's like the dude he fought Loma and he went the
Oh,
distance.
Jermaine Ortiz.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
Jermaine Ortiz.
The other guy, the white guy that he beat for
Sandra
the
Martin.
championship.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sandra
John Taylor.
Martin.
No. The guy that Tiafimo beat to get the
Josh Taylor.
Josh
titles.
Taylor. Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor. Yeah, he's not good. That guy sucked.
He's
He's
good. He just
alright.
don't have no feet.
I'll tell you this: the next time you see Tiafimo in an elite fight against an elite fighter, he will die. He'll lose everything. I
Lomachenko.
promise. He won't fight him ever again. He'll get. Trust me. I mean, he won't fight him again because he knows Loma will come
My
back
man
and
said
beat him.
give Tio
Almost
a few more
35, bro. You're
fights,
delusional.
and he'll be ready for
He'll
Tank.
lose his next
That's
one.
not old.
He beat him when he was younger.
He was injured in the fight.
Uh,
You can't be injured in fights, bro.
You can't. Yeah, you could be injured in fights. There have been fighters who Muhammad Ali had his jaw broken in the first round against Ken Norton, and he
Norton.
continued 15 rounds. So what do you mean?
yeah, I think Timo. I think he's peaked already. I think he lost his last fight versus Jermaine Ortiz. They done robbed that Ortiz kid twice already. He need to like join like the Illuminati or something so he can start getting some fights.
Yo, Ortiz, he need to start knocking people out. They're not going to allow him to win with that style. Subriel
For real,
Matias
like.
knocks
And then they
people out.
say he was running, but every time him and Teofimo exchanged in the middle of the ring,
He won. He
the
won the
man was
exchanges
winning
on
those
the middle of the
exchanges.
ring. He won the exchanges on the ropes. He beat Tio. Sandra Martin beat Tio, man. Tio has a style that's great against you if you don't have fast feet. Anybody that got slow feet, Tio gonna fuck you up.
Nobody's out brawling Tio.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He got to see Cruz because Cruz is a brawler, and
You
I
can't
don't know,
outbrawl
man.
Tio.
Even though I hate that
Tio
dude's
versus
style,
Cruz is a
it
great
works.
fight. Now that's a great fight. You know why? Because Cruz gonna give Tio what he want. Tio not gonna have to cut the ring off. Cruz coming right for that ass. So no diddy.
Right,
But that's a
a
great
classic
fight.
like that. A classic in the making.
And
Fight of the year.
and right there, if Tio loses that, y'all gotta take off all of that barbecue sauce that y'all put on his name because people be acting like Tio really like that because he was the first to beat Loma.
Yo, KJ,
No, he wasn't the first to beat Loma. He's the first big name to beat Loma.
who you got, Alex or Hill? tonight.
Who? Who?
Alex or Hill?
Yo, I don't. What you mean? You
You
talking
don't
about
watch
UFC?
UFC? Yeah, UFC.
I don't watch this shit. Thanks for the gift, Michael.
You said you don't watch it. Man.
Yeah, I don't watch that shit like that. Like, I might catch a John Jones fight, Francis Ngannou, when he was still with him.
What's your first UFC fight tonight, bro?
No, I just told you I watched it before, but I
Yeah,
ain't
this is my
watching that
first.
shit.
This is my first ever UFC film. I'm about to watch.
And then you
Hey,
don't
GG, thanks for the gifts, man.
Hey
Ryan
KJ,
caught out. Yeah, I know Ryan caught out Bud, but
Ryan
nah,
call out
bro.
Bud.
But Ryan, no, he do not want.
Bud
KJ,
really
you know what
Well,
I
scared
want
of
to
look, a
see?
lot of
Bud.
motherfuckers calling out Bud because Bud finally made it to the top. So everybody gonna say your name to get it a few clicks, a few likes, get the
KJ,
ball playing.
I got a
Angelo,
question.
thanks for the gifts.
I know
Angelo,
you don't.
thank you.
I know you don't watch UFC. I don't watch that shit neither. But they're having a boxing fight between Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. So they're kind of crossing over and doing boxing. I want to ask you this question. If Ngannou fought John Jones in a boxing match, who would win?
Oh, Ngannou. Ngannou boxed for the
John Jones doesn't box.
yeah, no, but even before Ngannou went pro, he was an amateur boxer for Sierra Leone or some shit. Or Cameroon, yeah, Cameroon. He boxed for the Cameroonian team before he ever went pro as a boxer. Before he
Yeah.
had his MMA career. So the experience, along with the fact that he's a harder one punch hitter, he would destroy Jones in a boxing ring. And that's not saying much because Jones isn't a boxer.
Jones is a wrestler.
Yeah. Wait, when's the fight with Fury and Usyk?
In a
May
couple months.
May 18th
What the fuck? Jesus.
Wasn't
next
this
month.
supposed to be like?
No, Fury got hurt.
I thought it
Fury
was
got
this
hurt.
month.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be this month, and yeah, he got cut in the fun the sparring.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Who you do? Who you got? Bivol or Bitter Beef?
He's trying to age
Murder
out
beef.
the
Bitter Beef.
Victoria.
The only way to beat Better Beef is you have to keep him off of you and have amazing boxing Mayweather skills, and there's no one in that weight class that has that kind of skill.
Because they're bigger.
Jones has the experience to submit Ngannou. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Jones' last fight was crazy. I mean, Ngannou had to go to war with Game. Jones stopped Game so quick. He got on him like a damn bear and submitted him.
But the thing is,
Living.
Anthony Joshua showed that his counter punching, because he timed all his punches and like came
I
over
mean,
and
that's what
smacked the
Joshua's
fuck.
supposed to do. He's supposed to do that to an MMA fighter. You
Because he
never
was
box.
paying the
Well, I don't know
jab.
if you
He's
box,
paying the
but
jab.
when MMA fighters come into the gym, they get their ass whooped.
Because MMA like fighters that like to parry the jab.
Well, you know that's why Jake Paul fights him because he knows that they can't really fight like that. But
Did Pitbull hurt Tank? Yes, Pitbull hurt Tank as soon as the fight started. First round, body shot.
but is that true that Tank broke his hand in the fight?
Yeah, in the middle rounds, he broke his hand, or he hurt his hand really bad. Someone says I'm gonna start boxing and turn into MMA. Well, whatever you do, do it fast, man.
How old are you?
MMA has none on boxing. If you can't get close, what they gonna do? Well, I don't know. I mean, if an MMA fighter gets their hands on you and you're a boxer, it's pretty much over for you.
Hey,
So
You gotta make it
who you
aggressive.
got? Cruz or Devin?
Devin,
Devin,
Devin will make Cruz look bad.
Circles around.
it'll be a wash. It'll look like progress.
Yeah, Devin will make him look bad. Cruz. This is the thing about
But
Devin. The
why
man is
though?
five. The man is 5'9", 71 inch reach. Cruz is like 5'4" with shoes on. You know what I mean? Like Devin's just going jab, jab, stick and move, stab and jab. 12 rounds, unanimous decision. Everybody's gonna cry, say he was
Right hook
running.
every now and then.
Cruz's face gonna be all purpled up, looking like Lomas, and that'll be it.
If you pay attention to the Rolly fight, Rolly had figured Cruz out, but he was already hurt. Devin gonna figure that out way faster than
I mean,
Rolly.
it's nothing to figure out, man. Cruz coming in a straight line. Like a motherfucker say, hey man, you see that stop sign? What you supposed to do when you see it? There's nothing to figure out. That motherfucker coming in a
Yeah,
straight line.
high guard, jab, overhand right. It's just gonna he just keep spamming that shit like me when I'm playing Mortal Kombat because I don't know the buttons.
Well, if you're a boxer that's never grappled, then in the clinch you're gonna be cheeks. No Diddy.
Well,
The
let me
fight
ask you
would
this,
be Devin versus Matias.
KJ, would
Rip
Pitbull,
Sauce. What's up?
KJ, would Pitbull beat Tiafimo?
No.
I think so.
No.
Yeah, I think Pitbull would beat him, and I hope that's a fight I would bet on. If they got Tio as a favorite, I'm picking the Pitbull Cruz. I think Tio he have too much pressure for him.
Pitbull by
Yeah,
Like
knockout. You got Pitbull by knockout.
Cruz,
Pitbull beats T.O.
You tripping,
By
convincingly.
knockout or decision.
I
tripping.
Nah,
think he's gonna
he
stop
gonna
him.
knock
I
him
think he
out.
would stop him. The only way, even if he don't stop him, Tio will be the last couple of rounds. Tio would just be in survival mode. Like, let me make it to the final bell. But if Tio actually trying to win, he getting stopped.
So what's Teal's best game plan against Cruz?
Don't fight Cruz.
Shit. Hey, Tio don't fight good going backwards, so I don't know.
Sabrina
He's the
Matias.
best
Oh
boxer
yeah.
puncher he can be.
Sabrina Matias versus Pitbull Cruz.
I don't. Now that's a 50-50. I don't know. That's
Pitbull
bombs
Cruz,
two bombs away.
knockout.
Hey KJ.
Out of all these dudes, I hate Matias' fight game the worst. Like I mean the most. Matias is just a punching bag, dude. Like if you got power, you can knock that guy out. You can hurt him. And Cruz has power, and he's what's his name? Matias. His head is just right on the line, man. He don't use like it's no head movement. He fight like one of us. Like don't box. You know what I'm saying? Like head right on the line, easily hit. You know what I mean? He's a punching bag.
Man, Matias dangerous. Matias, when he wants to, he can throw some angles at you. Matias could generate power in short spaces, even though he has Devin Haney's frame. Most tall guys they need to take a step back. Matias, for whatever reason, he could be right in front of you and generate a bunch of power. You can hear all of his shots. So I
That's
don't know. I
facts.
mean, I
He's
understand. I
strong.
understand the complaints about his
Take one
style,
and
but you can't
kill one.
deny that he's a dangerous foe.
No, hell yeah. He definitely he'd take yours to give his. That's a fact. And he is punching. He punching. Most of them guys don't get up out of the. When I saw Ergashev not get out of his corner, man, I was like, "What the hell?" It didn't even look like he was that hurt. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
shit, I can hear them shots. I can hear the shots through the TV. That shit was crazy. Ergachev probably had a headache.
You can hear both of their shots though. Like Ergashev's shots was popping loud too. Like
Ergachev was a knockout artist. Ergachev and Ponce were guys that was getting dudes out, but especially Ergachev. Combined, the two had like over 30 knockouts combined, or 40, some crazy number, because they were both guys that had stopped almost all of their opponents.
I knew that fight was gonna be a banger. I was waiting on that one. I forgot what
Matias
undercard that was
begged
on.
somebody recently for a chance. I think it was he begged somebody.
Think.
Who? It wasn't Tank. It was somebody who made a video and said, "Please, please give me the opportunity."
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot though.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people ducking Matias, man. They've been ducking him. A lot of y'all that claim that they would just completely outbox him and this and that. Now Haney, I think Matias and them ducked Haney, but some of them, Regis. Yep, it was Regis. He begged Regis for the opportunity.
Why would he duck Haney? Why would he duck Haney?
Because Devin Haney could box moving. You know how it is to box while moving.
Oh, you're right.
Most people can't do it.
Is Matias is one.
It's like this. Lamar Jackson is special because he could throw and he could run. That's how it is for boxers who could punch while on the move, like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank Davis. Most fighters cannot punch while on the move. They have to set their shots. So you can do both. It gives you a major advantage. It's like being a quarterback that can run.
Yeah, Tank can do both.
That was a good.
Yeah.
That was a good analogy. I fuck with it.
Understand, man, how does Ryan Garcia have so many cheerleaders, bro?
Because Ryan Garcia,
Haters.
Looking
dude, no homo. This is
supposed to be
crazy.
attractive, man. They think Ryan is attractive.
Yeah, no homo. He a baddie. Fuck.
What the fuck?
He's
That
right.
was
That's the
funny.
problem with
He a
Mexican fighters.
fighter, Real talk.
Man, listen, it's insane. Oh, Ryan gonna do this. Ryan ain't done nothing great. What does Ryan do great?
Look good and make money.
Social media, that's what he does good.
Nah, literally. Maybe
Listen,
talk facts
Rib
once in a
Sauce.
while.
Most people, you know what I learned? Most people They already have who they like, you know what I mean, in their heart for whatever reason. Sometimes because of look, sometimes because of money, sometimes because somebody told them to like that person. But once they have that idea in their head, this is the good guy, this guy that I like, they look past anything logical and they lean on the emotion. They lean on their opinion.
Mm.
Ryan is who the public wants to be good because Ryan is considered to be attractive. So they're gonna look past the fact that he got tore versus Tank. They're gonna look past the fact that he don't really have championship experience, and they're gonna say, "I really, really want this guy to be Devin because Ryan is a guy that I like, and I don't really know Devin like that, but he's not the guy that I like. He's not someone that I'm following. He's not an interesting character." And if
Yeah.
Devin does win, like when Devin beat Loma, they're going to try to find some type of bullshit. Well, Tank already beat him. Or, well, we already knew Ryan wasn't like it because their whole thing is we're going to support Ryan regardless. So even if you beat him, we want to try to take away from that victory. Somebody said you called him attractive. No, I know that's what the people say. The people believe that Ryan is attractive.
Wait, so are you basically saying he's like a sex symbol type shit?
But what?
A sex symbol, like
And you can say that. I mean, you can say that. Most of the people that are following Ryan, they're following him because they find him to be attractive. If you go and look at a Ryan Garcia post or whatever, you see a lot of girls saying, "Oh yeah, that's daddy, that's this, that's that." Women are
Oh yeah,
the biggest spenders in America. So if you could get a woman to buy your pay per view, you're gonna make a bunch of money. Women don't even watch boxing. If you could bring women to the event, they're gonna be in there
yeah.
buying all type of shit they're not gonna eat. They're gonna be buying drinks. They're gonna be buying food that they're not gonna eat. You know what
Hey
I mean? Just
KJ,
that's what they do.
Thanks. Ryan Garcia was
I
also
kind of disagree with you, KJ, because I'm at the fights, right?
Yeah.
And there are more groups of women that I've ever seen, bro. They there. They watch boxing. They are there. The
No,
last
no, I'm saying they don't watch. I'm not talking about them going to an event. A pay-per-view event, a woman gonna go not because she care about the fights. She gonna go to show off her outfit.
true.
I'm not saying that they not at these events. I'm talking about actually watching the fight, like how we watching the fight. That's a small amount of women that's actually interested in the sport of boxing. If the boxers fought with shirts on, you're gonna see less women there. They don't have to
True.
fight with their shirt off.
True.
Wait, I got something to say about that. I got
Yeah.
something to say. Bringing up that situation, there was a situation when Canelo fought Bivol. There was like these three girls sitting in the front on their phone, not even watching the fight. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, but that's not a situation. That's good. They already paid Canelo. They paid Bivol.
Ryan
Yeah,
Garcia,
but
Ryan Garcia don't only bring female viewers, but he bring like big sponsorships. Like he was the first boxer to get that Gatorade sponsorship, along with like another basketball dude. I forgot his name.
Yeah, because Ryan has a Eurocentric look.
Absolutely.
When Ryan be posting on Instagram with his lip,
What do you say?
I don't know.
What do you say?
I think he said something about
Damn, he
nipples. I
got
don't
cut
know.
off.
well, Ryan's becoming the biggest name in boxing because he's saying a bunch of
I thought
schizophrenic shit. I mean, being crazy
he
now.
got crucified at the.
Charlo will be
Ryan's
on top soon. I don't know about
Ryan's turning into Adrian Broner.
He is. He's kind of turning into Kanye slash Adrian Broner.
I
It's
said
crazy.
Ryan Garcia
some of the
never
shit he's saying
was
is
never a
true,
four
but
division
we all
champion.
knew that for a while now. For what I'm saying.
Hey, the difference between Ryan Garcia and Adrian Broner actually like accomplished things. He actually became a 4 division
that.
champion.
Yeah.
Adrian Broner is going to be one of the most underrated boxers when it's all said and done
And
because the
and he
character
can
that
shit talk.
he played such a villain, and he was also naturally ignorant. So people really, really wanted to see him lose. And most people who were watching him didn't even understand what they were watching. They were casual fans. So they didn't understand. No, Adrian Broner was a great boxer at one point. He
Great.
fell off, but that motherfucker was a multiple, I think, what, four weight
Four.
division champion?
Yeah, but KJ, we have to be honest. Who did Broner beat really? And besides Malinaji,
Man, Malignaggi, that don't really count.
that was a big name.
Like that's not even you can't even Malnaji. He's not nobody as far as note, but it's a lot of people like that, and people talk good about him to this day. Broner was a black version of Prince Nassim Hamed. Prince Nassim wasn't out here really beating motherfuckers. Prince Nassim ducked a lot of fighters, but they matched him up real, real good into the very end of his career because of the way in which he fought and the way he sold tickets. That's what Broner was. But Broner, they really tried to put Broner in there with killers. Madonna had them little funny gloves. That's one thing. They put Broner in there with Pacquiao. But is it a bad thing to lose to Manny Pacquiao? Keith Thurman in his prime lost to a 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao. Broner fought an even younger Pacquiao. What'd you expect? Pacquiao is one of the best to ever do it. So yeah,
But
Broner is just a black Prince Nassim, and he's not going to be remembered as being a great fighter like how Prince Nassim is because he actually strove for greatness. He actually tried to beat top guys
Yo,
instead of ducking.
KJ.
Prince Nassim was supposed to fight Floyd. Why didn't that fight ever happen?
Yo,
And if
KJ.
Prince did fight Floyd, how would it change the way that people looked at Prince Nassim? Now Prince is getting to be celebrated, but that black mark is not really on Prince's career. And you get that black mark on your career sometimes when you try to be great. Errol Spence, no one's gonna forget what happened with him and Crawford, and it changed the way that people viewed Errol.
Yeah, now they're saying that Errol need to give it up. What? He just took a loss, man.
I mean, I'm just saying that
No,
exactly,
I'm
but
not
I'm saying
saying you.
that's
I'm
what
not
happens.
saying
That's
you.
what happens when you fight these mega fights. If you're a real boxer and you really go after greatness, when you lose, especially in today's age where people grow up watching football and basketball, they don't really follow the sport, don't really know much about the sport. When you lose, it's going to be cataclysmic. It's going to be bigger than it's ever been, and it's going to pretty much ruin how the public view you in America and in different countries globally. It's a whole different game now. That's why a lot of these fighters aren't fighting.
Hey, yo, KJ, what type of fight style would you say Pacquiao has?
Unorthodox, super athletic, cheater.
Mm.
That's his style.
Cheater.
Yes, steroid user.
Hey,
Allegedly.
Toradol.
Huh?
Is it a little bit similar to Tank's for style or
No.
nah?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Hey,
Nah,
Tank.
hell no. Where you get that from? What you smoking
Big
on?
head.
What you say?
Tank and Pacquiao don't fight nothing like.
Yeah, no.
Tank is a polished boxer. Pacquiao was a wild boy from day one till he was done. Freddie Roach helped him out a little bit, but Pacquiao in the ring was a wild boy. He did a lot of wild stuff.
Do you say
Jumping in, huh?
would you say Pacquiao would cover his face a lot, like have his guard up or nah?
Pacquiao got
Pacquiao knew how to put his guard up, but I'm saying as far as his offense, Pacquiao was jumping in and out from all types of angles. He's jumping in with his face coming forward. That's why Marquez was able to spark him like that. Pacquiao jumped in with his face going forward. Most boxers, when they throw a punch, they protect themselves a little bit. They move their head off the line. Pacquiao would throw his face right in front of the opponent while throwing punches. He got away
That's
with it
all.
because he hit that hard and he
No,
was that fast.
I'm surprised
And
he knocked
he
out
had
one before. Him was
he had a
always
thick
always
skull.
right
He had a
there.
thick skull, so he was able to take a lot of punches.
Mm.
Hmm?
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, a lot of people say that was a lucky punch that Marquez got, but it wasn't. It was
Hell,
just
No, when you
it
fight
was
four times, there's no such thing as
no,
luck.
no. That was just the right punch at the right time. He threw a punch,
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Pacquiao's
When you
face
fight a
happened to
man,
be there.
3 chances to do
when
it.
you fight a man four times, there's
Four.
no such thing as luck. The motherfucker, they fought four times.
I
That's not
guarantee
luck.
you he drilled that punch in camp. I guarantee you he drilled that. He drilled that a million times.
I don't even look. The way Pacquiao jumped in, Marquez has always been a counterpuncher. So Pacquiao jumped in, did some dumb shit. Marquez had seen him three other times. So hey, that's like if I give you four times to take a test, you gonna pass that motherfucker eventually.
Mm.
And plus, Marquez felt as though he was robbed in other fights. So he was really in there trying to kill Pacquiao. And Marquez, his musculature looked different in that fight. So who knows what Marquez was on?
fourth
Yeah,
fight.
he said he's going to do some shit stuff too.
Huh?
Man, when that shit.
Yo, what?
Man, you outside? Hey, thanks, Angelo, for the gifts.
He's on World War III.
Yeah, man.
Please relax.
Falling.
We're gonna go get in Windy City. Marquez had his number every time Pac-Man had that Deontay Wilder. I don't know what you mean by that.
This is really exciting. We got 1 week, man. I
Oh
can't wait.
yeah, man. I can't wait. Next week I'm gonna make my little fight prediction. I think the fight is gonna go just like the Haney versus what's that dude name that he fought? Linares.
Damn. You
It's
think
gonna go just
Ryan
like that.
could spark Haney like he sparked Linares or Linares sparked him?
Yeah, he's gonna spark him, and Haney's just gonna eat that shit. He might get wobbled. He's gonna eat it and get back to boxing. Um, I wanted to go like how Floyd did against Zab, and I want Haney to walk around down and get the stoppage. Floyd didn't get the stoppage against Zab, but I don't think that Haney gonna get the stoppage deep down. I don't think that Haney really is a
Maybe Floyd would
stoppage
have got
type
a
of guy.
stoppage against Zab if he didn't get hit with that low blow.
Yeah, he would have. Zab knew what he was doing.
Zab
Exactly.
even dropped Sullivan.
My man said, so you think Tank doing the same thing Calvin been doing backstage?
That's a good question.
You gotta elaborate. What do you mean? What do you mean doing the same thing Calvin been doing?
Eh,
Loma versus Crabrosa. Who the hell is Crabrosa?
I think he mean Camboso.
Oh, Camboso.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a setup fight to get Loma a belt real fast.
Yeah, I don't
Loma
think
not supposed to be fighting no fucking Camboso. Come on, bro. Affiliated with all that stuff he mixed up in. Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Like if you ask me, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. When Tank walked out there with that purse and then painted nails against Ryan Garcia, I don't think Tank wanted to do that. I think that was just a. I don't think Tank really like Tank didn't
bro,
grow up
hold
in Baltimore wearing purses and shit. So yeah,
on. Well,
He
what
had
even
didn't.
painted nails.
Yeah. Tank painted nails.
I think he did it because of Chrome Heart or something. But
My
what
man
even
Kemper that
happened to
came
that?
up. Ram Kemper, you done missed the whole live, man.
Hey yo, KJ, do you think Devin Haney will cut weight and ever fight at a lower weight class?
Fuck
No.
no.
No, that don't make no sense. In boxing, you don't go
He be
back down. You
punishing
just keep
himself.
going up.
He be punishing himself.
But what even happened to
What
that
was
that
Alpha?
Bullet versus Calvin Ford, bro?
That was just bullshit. Old men, especially if they never boxed before, they shouldn't step into the boxing ring. You taking unnecessary punishment. Boxing isn't really something like a regular fight. When you put on them boxing gloves, you can punch harder than you usually would. That's where all the brain damage and stuff comes in.
Yeah, people think you, you can't imagine what it's like being hit with gloves on unless you're hit with gloves on. It's not
Yeah,
a fight. It is not a
It's
street
way
fight.
different.
It's a whole different ball game, and
It's
that's why
more of a
people
stinging feeling or a pounding feeling.
Say that again, Flash.
man, no diddy, but it's more of an old shit. It's more of an old shit feeling. It's more of a let me get the fuck up out of this ring feeling. That's what I've seen from most people. If somebody never boxed before, you hit them with a nice body shot, they're good on boxing. Most people,
yeah they throw.
yeah, they done with it. They like, oh, this is not for me.
Yeah, because I never
Hey,
boxed. I've done combat for real, but I never boxed. So I never got hit with a boxing glove. I've been hit with a glove, but not a boxing
Go
glove.
to go
So
to the gym, man. Go to the gym. Try it out. It's good for
It's
you.
and it's not about getting hit with a boxing glove. It's getting hit by someone who knows how to punch.
yeah,
Yeah, it's the accuracy. Boxers like okay, when people practice on that heavy bag or when they practice on the double end bag, these different things, you work on drilling the same shots over and over and over to the point where you get proficient at shifting your weight. You get proficient at twisting your hips, punching on time. Punching on time means meeting your target at the right time, at the right place. All of that, all those different things. So you hitting the dude, it's like if somebody is cutting you with a sharp knife versus a dull knife. The sharp knife, a lot of blood gonna be coming, man. A lot of you gonna see the mark is gonna cut right through that flesh. It's the same thing with a punch. The dull knife, they might get you, but it ain't gonna be. You're not gonna be all bloodied up like that because it's a dull knife. So the sharpness is what really gets guys, and that's what people don't understand. Most people who throw punches who don't box, they don't even know how to throw a proper punch, so they can't
right.
really transfer the weight. They start when they
Exactly.
first start with the punch. It's a lot of potential energy right here. But when they go ahead and try to transfer and turn it into kinetic energy, their form is messed up. Their timing is off. Their speed is off. They're not trained on how to properly throw it. So the potential energy get lost.
Exactly. Exactly. You always put things so eloquently, brother.
Thanks, Rib Sauce.
Because
Got
I
pretty nice
man,
vocabulary too.
I put
All
it
right,
like this.
props for that.
I got into a bar fight, right, with this 300-pound guy, right? He punched me in my
Man,
face.
Rib Sauce, knocking motherfuckers out.
Huh?
What did
I
it feel
said,
like?
Rib Sauce, knocking motherfuckers out in the club.
No, no, look, I and he punched me in my face, right?
Yeah,
And I ate
I
it,
know stuff.
right? Three
Mm-hmm.
this kid was 300 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I was in a ring at welterweight and got wobbled by a welterweight.
Damn. Yeah.
But that
That's
300-pound guy didn't do anything to me.
Damn.
Because he did not know how to. Number one, speed is power. 300-pound dude probably had a bunch of
Speed boost
flaps
their
coming off of
power.
that arm. That punch wasn't even that fast. Number
He
two, he didn't know how to punch accurately. He didn't know how to transfer the weight. So it was just a waste of size.
that was
exactly.
a lot of cholesterol in that punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then somebody asked me earlier, like, have you ever been wobbled? Only time I ever felt wobbled, I was like, damn, like this motherfucker knocked me out. It wasn't from nobody. I spar with people who bigger than me all the time. It was from a motherfucker who was a welterweight as well.
Yeah,
Welter, and I'm like, what the fuck? But he didn't know you hurt me though. I just grabbed him and smiled. But I was like, damn.
yeah,
So
man.
it's the speed, it's the position. Matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather, he had a fight where he had to postpone the fight. I forgot what fight it was, but it was a sparring partner that messed up Floyd's rib cage, injured his rib cage. Skinny white dude. And Floyd had to postpone his actual fight because of a sparring partner that nobody never heard of. So like it's crazy. It's not. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Paul Spotted 4. Floyd didn't get hurt in that spar. Just some random white dude messed up Floyd's rib cage.
Yo, that's just like Kevin Johnson, man. What's up with him?
Kevin Johnson, he's not connected, and Kevin Johnson already got losses. So Kevin played his cards wrong. That's all. But right now, if I was Kevin Johnson, I'll be on TikTok every day with a
Yeah,
video because with the video or the pictures of me, like, oh yeah, this is y'all like Tank David, this is me sparring him. Go check it out. I kicked his ass. Or you like Devin Haney, this is me sparring him. Or you like Shakur, this is me sparring him. I kicked his ass too. Like if I was Kevin Johnson, I would force them to put me in the ring because you got to build the interest from the public. Other than that, you're gonna get shafted. You're not gonna get a chance to prove how good you are.
right.
But Kevin Johnson, when I look at him in his interviews and stuff, he's a good guy. I don't know if he want to do all that.
He
He was on
punished.
like
He
a great
punished
run.
folks.
Hmm?
Go ahead, bro.
No, somebody said something.
But what did he just say in the comments, bro?
Tell what they saying in the comments.
I
Oh,
noticed
mute
fighters
your
that
mic
are from
for a minute.
islands
Somebody
born.
mic is echoing. That's why I say when y'all done speaking, mute your mic. Because somebody got an echo. They gave him a chance against Hutchins and he lost. Oh, yeah, hey, so he lost to Hutchins. I guess he got to be perfect. If you boxing nowadays and you don't have no connections, you better be perfect. You got to knock everybody out. They gave him a chance against Hutchins. He lost. And Hutchins didn't even look too good in his last fight, his damn self. So, and Hutchins is a pure boxer. When you watch Hutchins, he's somebody that's all about distance management. So I could see how Hutchins beat Kevin Johnson. But that's the thing. If you're a guy doesn't have a big name, you didn't have a great amateur career, when you get in there, it's do or die. You pretty much just got to go for the knockout.
There's something about Hitchin's style that I don't like. Like it's like Shakur, but it's like
It's worse. It's worse.
like
Shakur
a
make it look
speed
good. People say Shakur boring. I know exactly what you mean. People say Shakur boring, but Shakur, with the way he dodges punches, he makes it look good if you actually appreciate the sport of boxing. Hitchens is like hit,
Right.
grab, hit, grab. Hitchens boxing how they was boxing in Jack Johnson days. That shit is not appealing. Like hit, grab, move, hit, grab, move. Nah, bro. And then even if you do that, like Ray Robinson clinched a lot, Ali clinched a lot. You got to make up for it by getting knockouts and throwing 8 to 10 punches. Because then people forget because it's like you distracting them with how much you holding by dropping these big ass bombs or by landing 5 or 6 punch combinations. But Hitchens is just 1-2 punch, grab, 1-2 punch, grab, move. He don't make it look as good. And his defense is nothing like Shakur's.
Well, I have a question for you. Is Devin Haney the most boring fighter today, KJ?
No, you could have made that argument a couple fights ago, but Devin purposefully cut down his clinching. I made a video about Devin clinching, and I was like, well, I understand why he clinching, and he was doing a lot of shit while clinching, like Devin to clinch you and then hit you on a break, or Devin to act like he gonna clinch you and then hit you. Like he do a lot of weird shit with the clinching, but he cut down on his clinching in a Loma fight, which is why the fight was exciting, which is why Loma actually had a chance to win, and he cut down his clinching completely in the Regis fight. So Devin is mindful of people saying he's boring and he's doing everything in his power to be more exciting. But what I would tell Devin is, fuck the fans. They never gonna like you. It's something that he missing charismatically that people don't really attach to him. They will never attach to him. It don't matter what he does. So, but I'm glad that he cut down on clinching because he put on greater performances.
But do you agree with what Rolly said about him? He says he
No,
tries to knock people out since he's got fucked horrible genetics or some shit.
no, Devin got world class genetics.
Devin doesn't try to
Devin
block
could
it.
fight. Devin Haney could fight at a constant pace for 12 rounds. You know how hard it is to do that?
Yeah, mentality. That's not easy.
There's
That's Mayweather kind
world class genetics. Devin Haney tries his best to fight in the Floyd Mayweather style. The Floyd Mayweather style requires great reflexes, stamina, all of that, hand-eye coordination. Devin has world class genetics. Devin, world class genetics. Shakur, Tank. A lot of these fighters that people they're always talking about them. These guys have great genetics.
They
So
think,
no,
they
Rolly
think
was just
power is
talking.
just genetics.
Hmm?
They think power is only genetics.
No, power is a lot of different things, but genetics is the best thing.
Then you gotta realize who said that. Rolly said that, so of course he gonna
He
say
said
that
Rolly was
power
being funny,
is
selling the fight.
most important.
Yeah, Rolly's a troll.
Yeah.
of. He is a troll. That nigga is. He's like a lesser version of Adrian Broner.
He said Shakur.
No,
Get
no,
the
no. Rolly.
No, they no.
I'm
He's
out the
the
ring.
way that Rolly say Shakur is funny. He said Shakur. It is funny, man. But yo, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I've been up here for did my power hour. Kevin, you gotta catch us earlier next time. My man said if you are casual, you don't like watching fighters like Haney and Shakur Stevenson is box. That's true. But yeah, man, Rib Sauce, B Fade, One Vandal, David, Wickety, everybody that came up. Thank y'all, man.
Nah,
Full
yeah.
live replay will be on YouTube.
Hey,
On YouTube, they've been
KJ,
messing up my videos. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to see what's good with that. They've been trying to fuck up my playback, but
I'm gonna
you was
say
about
it
to say
one more
something else?
time
Hey,
before
you
you
better
go,
go live
KJ.
after
I'm gonna
that
say it
Ryan
one
and
more
Haney
time
fight.
before you go. Devin in 8, knockout.
7 and 8,
Ryan's out of
man.
here.
7 and 8, getting Ryan up
I
out of
think
here,
I'm gonna win
man.
too.
That's Rib Sauce prediction. My prediction is Devin 10th round TKO. So
Mm.
yeah,
Good.
man.
I'll
Y'all have
say
a
a
good
decision.
evening.
I'll say a decision.
What? The fight coming up right now?
No,
No.
20.
tonight they got UFC 300. If you are a UFC fan, go watch it. I won't be watching it. I'll be watching Jared Big Baby Anderson fight somebody from Belgium, one of the only 8 fighters out of Belgium, and one of 2 black people that live in Belgium, named Riot Merhad. I think his name is Merhad. But yeah, y'all have a good night or good evening.
All
Later,
right,
my guy.